Floosh cheese song, what did you get? Open up your hee-hee la cassette. Don't worry, parents, it's not a pet. We hope you love your hee-hee la cassette.
Actual hee-hee la cassette do not contain the following: kittens, doggos, or churches.
Floosh cheese on, Kanawai Masaiga, Top George P. Jake Yakwa, and we're checking out what we have in our hee-hee la cassette today. Let's see what we get, Jake. Ooh, I see some glue, some baking powder, and some saline solution. Jake, do you know what that means? We're making slime. So, once again, before we get started, I'd like to remind everyone that slime making is an adult supervision activity. Slime can be pretty messy and is best played with on a table or on a baking sheet or something that isn't cloth, because it can make a big mess. The first thing you should do is set up your workstation. You're going to need a baking tray if you want to make sure you don't make too big of a mess. You'll need a bowl, a spoon to mix with. You'll need a measuring spoon to measure out tablespoons. You'll need your glue, your baking soda, your saline solution, and your food coloring. Yours probably looks different than this. Alright guys, it's time to get started making our slime. The first thing you're going to do is put your glue into the bowl. We will need about 8 ounces of glue, and people will have different sizes of glue. I have 4 ounces, so 4 plus 4 is 8. Some people will have a 4-ounce bottle and a 5-ounce bottle, which is okay, you'll end up with about 9. And other people have a glue bottle that's 7.6 something, and that's okay too. So we're gonna go ahead and pour our glue into our bowl. This might take a while. Maybe I'll do them both at the same time. Double glue attack! I think it's best to take the lids off. Now we're talking. So you're going to want to get as much of the glue out as you can. So squeeze it, shake it a little bit. Remember, it's messy, so your parents should be helping you. And you want to make sure you get all the little dribbles going. That way you have more slime. Slime, 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 slime. Slimy, slimy, slime, 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 slime. Well, now that we have about all the glue out that we can get, we are going to add the food coloring now. If you add the food coloring later, it might not turn out as well. So it looks like I found some color green in our junk drawer, so I am going to add it. 1 drop, 2 drops. Who am I kidding? I want this slime super green. And a little extra for good measure. If you have glitter at your house and it's okay with your parents, you can add some glitter to it at this step. And I'm gonna go ahead and mix it up. You know what? This is like Shamrock Milkshake green. I want like Grumpy Hulk green. Alright, after we have our glue with the color mixed in, it's time to add the baking soda. We're going to be adding 1 tablespoon of baking soda. So there should be a little thing to open it. We'll go ahead and fill up our tablespoon. Whoa, making a little bit of mess. I'll have to remember to clean that up. I'm glad I'm using a baking tray. And we'll add that in to our glue and food coloring. So, now you have a lot of extra baking soda. What should you do with it? I'm gonna put mine in my fridge because my fridge always smells bad, and if I had to guess, most fridges do. So now we're gonna mix this in. Well, after you've mixed in the baking soda, it's time to add in the saline solution. So the saline solution part is a little bit tricky. You're gonna start off with 1.5 tablespoons and see what consistency or what your slime feels like at that point. If it's too slimy, you can add more. If it's just right, you can be all done adding solution. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, it's starting to do a chemical reaction already and the slime is getting funky. Check it out, Mini. Don't eat it. You guys don't eat it either. So at this point, it might be easier to knead it with your hands. Ew. Slime, 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 slime. Teacher George doesn't like slime. This feels super weird, Mini. So for me, I feel like this is gonna be too slimy, and I'm gonna add another half a tablespoon of saline solution with Jessica's help. Jessica, help! Hi, Jessica. Can we have half a tablespoon of saline solution, please? There's the tablespoon. I feel like it's starting to look like Hulk's boogers. All right, go ahead and add it right on top. Thank you much.
Do I get to hit you with this later?
We'll talk about it later. So that extra half a tablespoon has made our slime much less sticky. So overall, we've used about 2 tablespoons in ours. Remember, it's up to you to gauge how messy or how slimy you want it. So start with 1.5 and only add a half a tablespoon at a time. Whew, stinky. All right, guys, as you can see, we have completed our slime. It's a great consistency and it's not too sticky. However, you should play with slime over a table or over a baking tray or something like that, because slime can make a mess on carpets and couches and stuff like that, even on your clothes. So remember, parents, supervise your children while they're playing with slime. And slime can be stored in a Ziploc bag, or even better, a small Tupperware container, or maybe an old butter container. Well, hi Masi for making some slime with me, and I'll see you next time. Oski Pasalda.
The following resources are available in our community. If you need help with food, you can reach out to the food pantry at 503-879-FOOD. Other resources can be found on this list.
Hee Hee La Cassette productions are filmed in front of a live studio audience.